Okay, so we're back, and I'm going to show you what some things look like on the student end, parents, so you can see how they're doing in their classwork and excuse me, see what they need to do. And by the way, if I didn't mention in the other video, I did just post a video of how to attach missing work and resubmit an assignment. Be sure to check that. But the top classes are all our classrooms that we will be using. I see that most of our students have joined, but I see that I have to still help 4 or 5 kids get joined to some of these other ones with those codes. But 22 out of our 22 out of our 25 students in class have joined all of our Google Classrooms. There's nothing in them yet. There's a little bit in math and ELA that I just posted one day, posted to both homeroom and there just to check some things out. But other than that, there's nothing there yet. After the 12th day of school, not next week, but the following, I will be posting math assignments in math, language arts assignments in language arts, but I want to make sure all the kids are there and on top of it. So I also have joined Ms. Small's music class as a student, but I haven't been doing anything at all in that class very much. But I have been in this class. This is my distance learning class. So I'm going to show you. Now, I want to warn you, I'm a terrible student because I don't turn a lot of this stuff in. It's just posts that go out to all the teachers as students. So I hit turn in on a lot of stuff that is missing work and everything because I don't need it. So if you go to classwork as a student, you'll see view your work. There's a view your work option. It'll give you an overview. Hold on. Of course, lag. Okay, so when you go to view your work, you can see everything that's been assigned. You can see the due dates. A lot of it in the beginning, I didn't put any due date. If it says it's assigned, that means that something that's been assigned but not done. Now, these first few days, I wouldn't worry about these number talks and things. We've ran into a lot of glitches. These first 12 days are for kind of getting to know our routine and what we'll be doing. But we've also discovered a lot of glitches with some of the number talk slides and stuff, which have been built all by different teachers. So don't panic so far at this point in the year yet about these first 12-day assignments. But, oh, it's me. That's why. Especially don't panic because it's me and I'm a terrible student. I don't turn stuff in. Anyway, you can see if it's something that was turned in. And so if you want to click on it and see your grade and view the details, you can view details. So this is how you can see all your assignments, what's turned in, what's missing. If there's any comments, like over here, if something, there's no work submitted, but it's turned in, sometimes they don't have to. Sometimes I just say, sometimes it's a Google form. And so there's nothing to turn in because when you hit submit, that automatically goes to me. So you just mark it as done. But if there is something that's missing, I'll type it in this comment section right down here and you can read it. This is missing. Please go and attach it. And so that's where you can get the details on all those assignments, is you just kind of drill down. So you can also notice, oops, I went too far. I wanted you to notice in classwork, there's topics. So you can also sort by topics. So you can click on all the things that are assigned. If you click assigned, this is all the stuff your child has not turned in yet. It's assigned, but it hasn't been turned in. So I have I don't know, probably a ton, not too much, because that's stuff all the way through day 12 that I haven't had time to get to yet. So that's not a shocker, and none of it has a due date. So I'm not worried. If you want to see all their work, if you want to see their grades, then you can click there. And this will show you all their assignments and all their grades. I have one grade because she's not grading us, but I asked her to grade me on one thing so I could demonstrate to my class as a student. So she did grade me on my MySpace. I don't know why she didn't give me 100 out of 100, but she probably just went 95 out of 100. This was our Create Your Space activity that we designed for the kids. And so missing, if you want to see, missing work is work that was due and has not been, the due date has passed and it's not there. So that would be the really important stuff to look at when you're in there. So again, I'm in my I'll go straight back to distance learning. Wait, to my main page. So again, the way I got there, this is the stream, all the announcements, things like that. So the way you get there is you go to classwork, and then you do view your work. And that's where you can see everything that's due and all that, and grades, what grades you're getting on it. We have a link to import from Google Classroom into Aries. I typically grade everything on a 1, 2, 3, 4 because we are standard-based report cards in 4th grade, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not our typical letter grades, and it makes it way simpler when we go averaging them later. And there's a link to pull from Google Classroom into Aries, except that our school is so new and they're still getting Aries up and going and getting the kinks out of that I haven't connected them yet. Once I get them connected, you will be able to see what your child's overall like average grade is and stuff in the Aries parent portal like you used to. But for now, this is how you can kind of keep track in their Google Classrooms, plural. Be sure to check them all. Check their math, check their language arts. Plus also check their email, because when I am doing this from the teacher end, I will, for example, let me just find a quick, you know what? I don't want to do that. But just to let you know, as I'm checking student work, I can sort work the same way. And I can mass email all those students who are missing something and say, hey, did you forget? So, and that will generate an email to them in their Gmail. So also make sure you're checking their Gmail, that they're checking their Gmail. All right, ending the video.